And we're back again for another journey, a tea journey. And of course, I had to bribe Gia, who is so cute, but she's waiting for her little treat, aren't you, G? Okay, I'm gonna put her down now, and we're gonna get right to it. Okay, come on, honey. I have an update. Here you go, baby. I have an update to the actual last video I did, and I'm gonna talk about that in a few minutes. That was the biscuit tea, and I think I put it all out, let me know if you got the other one, and I kept calling it biscuit and jam. Well, it's not biscuit and jam, it's toast and jam, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. First, what I want to review is Yorkshire Gold. I had always been curious about this tea. I've read on several threads, people say this is like their go-to all the time, and I'm always interested in that. So what I wanted to do was just read to you. The ingredients are basically just black leaf tea. Now I ordered it, it came obviously loose leaf. What was disappointing to me, and I have a little bit poured out here for you, is the consistency was like ground coffee grounds, and I'm hoping that you can kind of get that from this there. You see how if I'm shaking it back and forth, do you see that? It's like, it's literally just like ground coffee. Now, that surprised me, I guess, because I'm always used to getting either full leaf or cut leaf, but something that's more leafy. But this was like, almost like pepper, it felt like. Needless to say, I did try it, and obviously it was good. Surprisingly, in a way, because I didn't think that a ground up tea would taste so good, but this is what it steeped at, and I did it about a minute and a half, not even, and it was about a tablespoon and a half, and it's really a lovely tea. It's very smooth, not malty. So if you like malty black, I don't think you'd like this, but if you like pico, you'd like this one. I just have just a dash, literally just a little dash of honey. You'd probably be fine without it, but if you like your teas a little sweeter, it's a great tea, and it definitely would hold creamer if you add cream to your tea. So this is a good one if you want to try it. I ordered it from Amazon. But I'm going to talk about that other tea in a minute, and I'm sure they would have it too. So you just price compare so that you don't pay too much in shipping. And I believe with this one, I may have ordered some other things with it, so I probably didn't pay a lot in shipping. Probably got it free. The shipping, not the tea. So, okay. I'm going to discuss Simpson and Vail. Are you surprised? Because you shouldn't be. Okay, Simpson and Vail, this is their Irish blend. Now, the reason I'm highlighting this one, this is a really good tea too. It's just black teas and natural bergamot flavor. And the reason that obviously I had to try it because it was an Irish tea. But with this one, if you are not a big Earl Grey lover, let's just say that some of the Earl Greys you've tried have been like just too much for you, and but you enjoy the fragrance, but not overpowering, this would be the tea that I would recommend. It's really great. You can see, obviously, it's a beautiful loose leaf. It has such a subtle bergamot flavor, and it's a really nice, smooth tea that I would say, if you were somebody that wasn't into the full-on bergamot, you would absolutely love this one. It's a really, really mild bergamot flavor with a great black tea. So I just want to make a mention again, because I'm a fan of Simpson and Vail. Okay, now I want to talk about, I've gone crazy over this tea. The last video, I know I was saying to whoever was out there, let me know if you found that other tea. It's the one with the little jam in it. It's called Toast and Jam. And yes, I have found it, because after I did that last video, I thought to myself, I've got to be resourceful enough to find this tea. there's got to be somebody in the US that, is carrying stuff that's imported. I mean, we find this all the time, even in certain stores, they carry imported things. So I found, and I have the price on here, it's $7.99. Okay. I will put the link, not the link, I'm not into, I don't even know how to, I just make it simple. I'm just going to tell you it's the British Peddlers. I will write down in the description below. And I think they're a couple from the UK, and they do import a lot of things and all things British. So you might have fun if you are from there and you're missing your hometown fun stuff that you used to, eat and drink. This was on their site, and I ordered it, not knowing how I'd feel about it. Well, I absolutely love it. It's, I kept thinking it was going to be like a biscuit and jam. But then I started thinking toast. Toast, I don't know. I have drunk, I don't know. I have sipped so many cups of this. It is as if you were tasting toast, because you taste the toasted part of toast. You know how like a toasty crumb? Okay. So it has that, and it comes through beautifully, and a little bit of some type of berry. I couldn't tell you. It's not like a definitive raspberry or strawberry. It's just, this is a phenomenal tea. I highly encourage you, if you feel like you want a little bit of an adventure, go on to thebritishpeddler.com. I believe they're in Florida, so they're local. I know, I'm sniffing my tea bags. I don't mean to gross you out, but it's just, they're wonderful. And it's the best way to describe them if I don't actually have the cup in front of me, because I did want to do the Yorkshire Gold for you. Yorkshire Gold. But anyway, I'm the only one that's drinking this particular tea bag, so don't worry that I sniffed it and putting it back. I'm not a germ-conscious person like that. Okay. Let me just tell you so that we can, black tea, natural flavorings, and they actually put just 10%. So 10%, and I've never seen that before, 10% of the tea is natural flavorings, Rainforest Alliance certified, and that's basically it. So in a way, I kind of like the fact that they don't put, natural raspberry flavor or natural strawberry flavor, natural cherry flavor. It's just a jammy flavor, and it's wonderful. It's really a treat. I would say, and I've had it with creamer, so it's not something that's going to curdle on you. Well, I don't use milk, okay? I use like a nut milk, but if my nut milk doesn't curdle, all the times I did it, I doubt if you were doing like half and half or actually milk, dairy milk, I doubt it would curdle. It's a phenomenal tea. It really is. It's really, really good. So the biscuit tea's very good. The toast and jam, very good. So happy I found it. So happy I can tell you about it and where you can get it. I don't recall what the shipping was. I'm going to be honest with you. I think if you order like 1 or 2, it's pretty reasonable. If you were to order like 5 or 6, it's probably going to be a little higher. But once again, it is local. So I do want to mention that to you. Now, it's going to be not too long today. I want to show you a really interesting little tumbler. You might already have one from here. This is from the Whistling Kettle, and you can see their little insignia, WK, right here. This, is great if you want to brew loose leaf. You can put your hot water in, partial way, put your leaves in before that, and then fill it up with the rest of whatever, if you want to cool your water after it steeps and make an iced tea, you can do that. I'll tell you what I do with this. I actually cold brew my teas in here. So I will put whatever tea I want to drink like the next day cold. Then I just put this little thing on top and it snaps in, okay? The one thing about this, if you were to get it off their website, don't fill the water past this little thing. Because for some reason, it was floating up a couple of the leaves. Now, if it's a herbal tea and you just want to leave the herbs, in there and you get it out the next day, maybe put a couple ice cubes in and then put this back onto it, you can drink it. It's great. If you're worried about keeping your tea in there too long, let's say you're on day 2 or day 3, and you still want to drink it, then what I would do is take an infuser, just pour it into a cup through your infuser, let the infuser catch everything, then just pour the liquid back into this, and you don't even have to put this thing on it. You can just drink it right out of here. Put a couple ice cubes in it. It's cute, it's fun, and it's convenient. It cleans up really easily. And this one says tea is liquid wisdom, but they have a couple different colors and different sayings. So kudos to Whistling Kettle, and I just wanted to show you that. And we are done today. So this is a quick one. I've kept it under, what, 30 minutes? Anyway, have fun with your summer, and I will see you soon. If you want to know when I download again, click the little bell. Okay, we'll see you soon.